thing we wanted to talk about quickly before the end of our today's episode is, of course, there was a endurance race this weekend.
4 hours.
4 hours in Spa.
Of the European Le Mans series.
And the Le Mans Cup they were both competing there.
Correct. But the Le Mans Cup is, I don't think, an endurance race.
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. But what I was going to say to set this up was that, of course, you are a big lover of endurance races. And so we both went into this weekend assuming that that's on the program to watch.
That's what we're spending our Sunday afternoon watching.
However, I forgot that ELMS sometimes makes it very difficult for not European
or at least American viewers. I don't know how it is for like Canadians or stuff like that. Where for people looking at it in the US, they have the video on YouTube, the live replay, but you're not allowed to watch it, which is the most annoying thing because I'm like, it's already in the internet.
Like, why
are you making me jump through?
Why are you discriminating us? Yeah, or gatekeeping because or whatever.
In the European Le Mans series, you do have a lot of interesting drives in there and drivers. So now I get it mixed up because we've been talking about so much two-wheel racing.
Yeah.
But we're gonna really quick just talk about the results because of course our beloved Iron Dames were racing this weekend in both the ELMS as well as the Le Mans Cup series. So I just wanted to talk about for the Le Mans Cup series, huge success. P3 for Marta Garcia and what is the other driver?
Vanina X, that's what it was.
Exactly. So they came in P3.
Super exciting. Yes. I also want to point out, so the race was 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours and a lap or two or whatnot. But what also exciting is, so the two of them, they've been driving together, I think, this entire season now. They've had some tough times also during around Le Mans where they couldn't participate
because Marta had that terrible crash where she was pit laned.
Exactly. So it was where the car even caught on fire and everything.
She couldn't get out.
Really scary.
Horrific crash. Yeah.
So I was so excited to see that they ended up coming in third. And then I don't know, or I didn't know a lot about, or I still don't know a lot about. I know Marta Garcia, of course, because she had won
the first season of F1 Academy. Is that her?
No. She didn't. Did she win? No, she didn't win.
Is that a different Marta Garcia?
She won. Did she not win the W? Or did she win?
Marta Garcia won the F1 Academy.
That was it. F1 Garcia. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I wasn't sure for whatever reason if she won the W series, if that's what it was.
Well, it was the season that they didn't broadcast.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. That's why I was confused. Okay, so obviously, we know her from there.
Yeah.
That was our introduction to her. So that's how I knew her. But I wasn't quite familiar with, like I said, I'm still not as familiar with Vanina X. She's a Belgian driver, so she was
home race for her.
But what I thought was really impressive is, so Marta Garcia is 25. Do you want to guess how old Vanina is?
Is she like 42?
She's 50.
Wow. Okay, I knew that she was older because I'd seen a picture. Not that she looks older, but if you like, obviously she doesn't look like she's 20 anymore.
But also she doesn't look anywhere close to 50.
No. The only reason why I guessed like 42, I was like, I think she's obviously a little bit older.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
Yes.
And she's doing an excellent job.
Yeah.
I will also say I think it's just a matter of time until we see Marta Garcia in the Iron Dames rotation in their higher leagues, so in the ELMS as well as in the WEC. Not this year, but I think next year.
I mean, I think that's what this is. The Le Mans Cup is preparation.
Yeah, absolutely.
For her.
2 hour races, and then you upgrade to longer races.
Yeah.
I think also Celia Martin will probably graduate eventually out of the bronze driver, and then they need to slot someone into that.
Yeah.
And that is just awesome. They're like fueling these and creating these drivers that are like super competitive, especially because you don't have currently Dorian racing in the GT cars anymore because her focus is F1 Academy. It will be interesting what will happen after.
Yeah, well, and Dorian is going to be racing this upcoming weekend because F1 Academy is back,
returning.
So we will definitely see her then. But yeah, I mean, we love the Iron Dames. We're huge fans of them. I think they generally just have a big fan base also.
Because it's the thing about it is it's not quote unquote just a gimmick, right?
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, it's women racing and women engineering and mechanics, because it's not just about the women in a car. It's like literally in like every part of it, they're trying to push women into that field. And then whether or not you end up leaving and then going somewhere else, but it's bringing more women into the sport. But they're super competitive.
Yes.
And I think I saw this interview, not with Sarah.
Michelle.
She was saying that, at the end of the day, when we put on our helmet, we're all drivers, and it doesn't matter really, but because they're so competitive, and it's just awesome to see them do well.
Yes.
Now, I want to talk about the ELMS real quick, the qualifying. So in the LMP2s, actually, we had the Nielsen Racing in P1. We had the Iron Lynx Proton Racing in P2. And then the one that I also wanted to point out is in the number 6 car, starting in 6th place. No, sorry, the number 18 car, the EDEC. EDEC Sport, and I don't know if you remember, Jamie Chadwick races in that one.
Yes.
So she was racing also in the ELMS, and they started in 6th place.
Jamie Chadwick is W Series. Jamie Chadwick won both seasons of the W Series, and then once it became F1 Academy, Marta Garcia won the first season. That's what it was. I knew my brain was a little bit confused there for a second.
And the cool thing is also Jamie Chadwick is racing in an LMP2 car, working her way probably to make it into the hypercar at some point. So really, really awesome.
Yes.
Then for the GT3 series, or LMGT3, they're qualifying. We had the Iron Lynx in P1, the Spirit of Race, the Ferrari in 2nd place, and then we had the Racing Spirit of Le Mans, the Aston Martin, which is super competitive, in 3rd place. The Iron Dames started in 5th.
Okay.
Then for the overall results in the LMP2 series, we had the Inter-Europol competition winning, and then switch to free practice. I'm so sorry. None of this, what I just said, is correct. The website of the ELMS is BS sometimes. So VDS Panis Racing won the overall race. And then, unfortunately, the number 28 EDEC Sport car ended up coming in 4th, but the one with Jamie Chadwick in it, they unfortunately dropped all the way down to position 11. 18. General 18, position, I don't exactly know what that means. Anyways, we're going to move on to the GT3 series, where the Aston Martin Racing Spirit of Le Mans ended up winning. We have the Iron Lynx in 2nd place, and the Iron Lynx, I was very surprised to see in the front because they've been struggling. They had a lot of races where they're a little bit further in the back, also in the WEC. So it's kind of cool to see that they got their car figured out. Because they're racing in the Mercedes AMG GT3. We had Kessel Racing in 3rd, and then the Iron Dames in 4th place. They did say that 1 and 2 was never on for them, but the 3rd place might have been. But they also said they did their typical Iron Dame race, which meant no bumping into anyone, no penalties, no crashes, no nothing. Which the Iron Dames are actually quite good at that. Avoiding penalties. A lot of time, I mean, they've gotten penalties. Let's be real, right?
Well, I mean, the last race that we saw, they ended up getting a penalty, which ended up hurting them.
Yeah.
But so that's I remember watching or hearing an interview also, I think it was with Sarah Bovey, where she talks about that she was, although obviously, of course, they want a podium. They want to have a top results, but they can be very happy with the 4th place just because they had no trouble. They had great pits. They didn't have any penalties. They didn't bump, and they had a very clean race. Everybody did excellent stints, and I guess maybe
no
just
mistakes.
Exactly, and then also they made up a position from what they had qualified, so that's a win. So coming up next, they're going to go to Silverstone.
Correct. And that is in 20 days from now. I did also wanted to point out, which is really cool, in the GT3 series, we have 4 different constructors in the top 4.
Nice.
So we have Aston Martin, Mercedes, Ferrari, and Porsche, which is awesome.
We love that.
And then we also have in, I think, 2 weeks' time, we have the WEC returning for the Lone Star Le Mans race.
Oh, gotcha, the Austin.
Yep.
Yes.
At Coda.
Yes, correct.
Lone
so we
Star.
have some long endurance races coming up. So unfortunately, we missed out on this one, but I'm sure.
But not due to choice.
No, definitely
it was
not
due
choice.
To idiocracy.
Idiocracy, yes, indeed. But I think that wraps up everything that we watched this weekend. It was a good weekend of racing. I know this upcoming weekend Formula One will of course be back.
F1 Academy.
F1 Academy.
I'm kind of glad that the MotoGP guys are taking a break because
I know, that would have been a lot.
Too much. But yeah, there's so much racing that is still happening because we're still in the middle of it, right?
I mean, we're deep into the season.
Deep into many seasons.
Yes.
So we'll enjoy it while we can, because in a few months' time, we will be scrambling to look to what to watch.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Literally,
yeah. So we will be back for you guys on Thursday with our What to Watch. So you can listen in and find out everything about what's coming up this week.
Because there's more than just the 3 things we listed.
No, of course. There's so many more things. So we will let you know the top 10 racing events that you can watch this upcoming weekend. But for now, chime in the comments. Let us know what you watched this weekend. Do you agree with our thoughts? Yes.
We don't take no.
No.
We're only interested in yes, man.
No, just let us know what you thought.
Or what you watched. Let us know what you watched. We probably maybe missed out on something cool to watch, so let us know.
Yeah.
And as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yes. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. On Spotify, hit that follow, leave that 5 stars. And we will be seeing you guys very soon. Thank you guys so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.